Stop waiting. If you're a life path 1 and you're still waiting for a sign, you've already failed the first test. Right, so I'm gonna give you a list of other life path 1s so you can kind of piece together a picture of how we act, how we look like, what kind of professions, you know, we're normally in. Number one being Nikola Tesla. Yeah, he didn't just follow science, you know, he led it, he received it, and he led it, especially when in terms of like sound and frequency, 9 solfeggio frequencies. And he's the one that really proved that 1s are truly an antenna for divine information. Another life path 1 is Lady Gaga, and she definitely blazed her own trail. You know, she showed that you can be weird, quirky, different, and just rebellious to societal norms. You know, and that's definitely something that life path 1s do. Steve Jobs was also a life path 1, and he didn't just ask the world what they needed, he told the world what they needed. One of their biggest inventions to this day. You know, whether he actually did invent it or not is a different story, but Tiger Woods is also another life path 1. You know, and he got his success through intensity, focus, repetition, and just proving that, you know, if you put in the reps as a life path 1 and you really go for it, then you can succeed. The life path 1s. I even had a dilemma filming this video for you, yeah. It's like I was about to press record, and out of nowhere the biggest spider I've ever seen in my life just entered my space, you know, and what it wanted to do was distract me. Yeah, it wanted to take me out of my flow and that fire energy. See, once that fire builds up and that drive goes, where we are in our complete focus energy, unstoppable. Yeah, and normally I would have let it put me off, you know, I would have tried to use too much water energy to, you know what I mean, but no. Our big important lesson for the life path 1s is that when you tap into your inner chi and that space where there's no doubt and just focus and surety about what you're going to do and what you want to do, we cannot be stopped. Because normally I would have been a bit too general, you know what I mean, but this time I just went just focused, directed. I knew what I was doing, and I was able to eradicate it straight away. I was like, anyway, I'm gonna get on with the video. Now I can make these amazing videos for you. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. Right, so if you're a life path 1 and you found my video, that must mean that you've entered your name into a life path 1 calculator, or you might have done it manually for the Pythagorean alphabet, but nevertheless, you are now with me. For any of those that may have stumbled on this video and may not know how to calculate their life path 1, or their life path, sorry, you calculate your life path by using the date of birth that you was given from birth. So using the day and the month and the year, and you just basically keep reducing the numbers until you're left with one number. So example, if it's 13, then you'll be a life path 4. If it's 19, you'll be a life path 1. If it's 16, you'll be a life path 7. If it's just a single number like 2, then you're a life path 2. However though, if it is the number 11, 22 or 33, then it means that you're a master number. And the master numbers are completely different from the root numbers. They have like hyper capability of achieving other things. And they're here on karmic lessons here to fulfill something that they never did in a previous life. 11 being the initiator of that. Right, life path 1s. I can definitely connect to this. And I have done a previous video which you can find on my Instagram or my TikTok. I'll link it right down there. Life path 1. I am a life path 1 too, so I can perfectly understand this energy. It's very much that Aries type of energy, you know, the initiator, the leader, fiery, passionate, creative, intuitive. It's like these people are people they need inspiration or motivation in their life, or they can literally feel no purpose, you know, they can feel like they don't go by the same rules as all the other numbers. It's like they have to blaze their own trail in life in order to reach that full fulfillment. You know, a lot of life path 1s, they get sent extra information. You know, they get first with them being the first number in a numerological chart. Basically, they're the initiators, the leaders. They, you know, they say the baby, but they've just been here the most. You know, they're the initiators. A lot of life path 1s can get caught up in loops it's like the Matrix is trying to suppress them and keep them away from their initiation. You know, it keeps them procrastinating, it keeps them distracted. It's like they're always trying to distract them. Because Life Path 1, their minds work very quickly, and they're always trying to do something. You know, they've got a lot of creativity running through them, a lot of energy, a lot of nervous energy running through their body. So they have to keep, it's almost like an ADHD energy, and they want to lead. They're not happy, they're not, you'll stay at home and I'm happy with a normal 9 to 5 kind of life. These are like, no, I'm going out and I'm showing the world who I am type of energy. It's like, it's giving Sagittarius type of energy. But yeah, Life Path 1, you need to learn to break past the Matrix grip on you and all of the things that are trying to suppress you from acting and initiating. Because as you see from my example I gave earlier with the spider, it's like, once you can just learn to get into that state of complete focus and flow and direction, and be unapologetic and unfazed from your external surroundings, there's nothing that a Life Path 1 cannot achieve. But I want to touch upon the negative side of the Life Path 1. Is Life Path 1s can be very self-centered sometimes. And obviously I've got to be vulnerable with this to also expose myself, but it's like Life Path 1s, sometimes we can get a tendency where we're so mission-based that sometimes we forget about some of the little details and the emotions, you know, of things. It's like, it's not so much a Pisces type of energy, it's more of a Capricorn kind of energy, you know, it's more strategic and, you know, pragmatic, patient, and it knows how to really get to where it's going. But first of all, it needs that little jump, it needs that, you know, that shock of a lightning to get it going. So when they're negative side, they almost become very, it's like they're in alignment with egotism. You know, they can be self-centered in whatever way or manifestation that may take form. They also have tendencies to like to be alone a lot, do you know what I mean? So this can cause problems in relationships. I know if you're dating a Life Path 1, I know you definitely know what I mean. 1 minute they're hot, 1 minute they're cold. Like 1 minute it means so much to them one day, then the next day they're off doing some spiritual pursuit or something like that. It can be a hard energy to gauge without understanding the balance of it and understanding both sides, understand how the positive and the negative also play a part. But altogether, a balanced Life Path 1 is unstoppable. One that knows their dark side, one that has that energy of being able to go at something with their full energy, but without being self-centered in their approach, and knowing that, you know, they're doing it for a higher cause, then that Life Path, like I said, that Life Path 1 there is unstoppable. Right, so if you made it to this part of the video, I do readings. I do numerology deep dives. I do astrology readings. I do tarot readings. Book your reading with me today so we can take a deeper dive into your numerology. Obviously, these videos are generalized through, you know, intuition and my own knowledge of numerology. But when we actually take a deeper dive into your own chart, we can uncover way more mysteries and we can decode it with the rest of your numbers in order to get a full picture of really what's going on with your soul's mission, what type of being you are, what type of soul you have, even the karma which you go through. There's so much to uncover. Book your reading with me today. King Eso, signing off.